Hey guys, welcome to a tutorial video. A DIY Phantom Chica plush. You guys can probably just like either copy this or do something similar to what I do, or you can just take the entire plush apart and make your own pattern, which that's just a very tedious process. So I'm just gonna take a Funko plush and just turn it into Phantom Chica. But yeah, this is a DIY tutorial. This is what DIY tutorial. I literally just cut off the eye off camera, and I didn't realize until now that I should probably record the process and everything. So yeah, let's get into it. So basically, right now I have some fabric scissors. Some fabric scissors, and I'm cutting off the eye. Now, you don't want to do the mistake of accidentally piercing the socket that's underneath the eye, because I accidentally pierced it, but that can easily be fixed because that's going to be covered up soon. But basically, you want to cut like around the eye. You don't want to cut like on the line between the eye and the head, because underneath the eye, if you just cut around the eye, there will be a socket where you can put hot glue and everything. So yeah, I'm just gonna record myself cutting. Alright, so this is just salvage stuffing. This is just the stuff that Funko uses nowadays to like stuff the eye and make it three-dimensional. So I'm basically just gonna take all of the stuffing out. So yeah, I'm just gonna continue to cut around the eye just so that I don't mess up here. Alright. There we go. Now both eyes are completely cut out. I'm probably gonna have to edge up the sides just a little bit so that those don't get in the way later on. But yeah, let's move on to the next step. I'm also gonna save the irises and pupils for later customs. So yeah, these are getting saved, by the way. Also, I forgot to mention before I started recording the video, you're going to need a variety of Sharpies. You're going to need a black Sharpie, a black fine point Sharpie, a brown Sharpie, and a dark green Sharpie. And then you're also going to need white felt, black felt, hot glue, and fabric cutting scissors. And also extra hot glue sticks, just in case if you run out. Oh, and also make sure to salvage all the stuffing that you're gonna remove, because this can be used to stuff later customs in the future. So yeah, I'm just gonna save all that stuffing. Oh yeah, you're also going to need some pins just for reference later on, because you're going to need to trace out some circles. Okay, off camera, I took one of the eyes and I pinned it to the black felt, and I cut out two similar in size black circles, and I'm going to hot glue them into the eye sockets to fill them in to make them, black. So let's do that. Okay, the eyes are now glued into the sockets, and sorry. Just for extra reinforcement of the black felt and the eye sockets, a tip to like keep the eyes from like falling out over time is to if you only put hot glue in the middle and you let it sit there and dry. A tip is, after it dries, you lift up the edge of the black eye, you lift up the edge of the felt, and then you put a tiny amount of hot glue, in that little edge, and then you press down the edge, and then you repeat that throughout the entirety of the edge of the circle, and then it will be extra reinforced. So that's just a tip. So now we're going to move on to the Sharpie part of the video. For this part, I'm actually going to sit my Chica plush on top of this, on top of the black felt, just so that none of the Sharpie seeps onto the table or like stains the table that I'm on right now. So basically, you're going to want to take your green Sharpie, and you're going to want to draw some lines on the head and the beak. You're going to want to draw up, down, and down, up. Not right to left, because on Phantom Chica, I'll put a picture of her on the screen. Her burn marks are going up her body, so not in like a zigzag pattern or like right to left kind of pattern. On this plush, the only exception of going left to right is on the arms, because the arms are sticking out to the side instead of sticking like down. So that's the only exception of going left to right. I don't know what to say to this. Basically off camera, I just took a green Sharpie and literally all I did was just like draw consistent lines while watching videos. That's all I basically did. I did everything I could in my power to make her look like a watermelon. My hand is now covered in green Sharpie. I'm going to be washing that off when I'm finished filming. As you can see, my hands are now stained. That's probably not going to come out for a while, but I don't care. Next, you're going to be taking a brown Sharpie, and you are going to be drawing lines every once in a while. You're going to be drawing a very nice brown line that stretches along that body part, like that. You're going to be drawing a few of those lines every once in a while, like this. And then, yeah, I'll come back to you when I'm finished doing that. Okay, so after about 10 minutes drawing brown Sharpie on this is actually looking really well. This is the first custom that I'm actually proud of. And about like maybe 15 minutes later, after 15 minutes of washing my hands, I got almost all of the Sharpie off. Actually took a long time. So yeah, let's actually move on to the second to last step, gluing in the pupils. Now for this, I'm going to be taking the eye, and I'm going to be cutting out the iris of the eye, and then I'm going to be poking some pins into it, and then I'm going to pin it to the white felt, and then I'm gonna trace, and I'm going to cut 2 pupils out so that they can fit into the eye socket. Trust me, it'll look great. Alright, I've kind of got to be fast with this because my phone's at a very low percentage and I have nowhere near an outlet. So basically I cut out two white circles and I'm going to hot glue them into the eye socket. That's what it should look like after I'm done. I just got to make some adjustments to make them match in size and then we should be good. Okay, after some slight adjustments to the coloration of the eyes, and after hot gluing the pupils in and coloring on the bib, we are done with our Phantom Chica plush, guys. Just from how this plush came out, I'm already confident that the future Phantoms are gonna look even better than this. The only problem with this Phantom Chica plush was with the bib embroidery because the Sharpie kept on wiping off of it every single time I went to smudge it on there. But eventually it stuck, and I tried my best to make it look burnt, to make it look like scorch marks, but it didn't really end up working that well. I might end up touching it up later because the black Sharpie didn't really stick to the cloth and stick to the fabric well. But other than that, this plush is perfect, to say the least. There's barely any flaws to this plush. Well, thank you guys for watching. Comment, like, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys later with future custom videos.
Yeah.